Stop using those boring, robotic, lifeless text animations. It's completely killing your video's production value. Let's fix that right now. Here is the exact secret Apple uses to get perfectly smooth text animations inside Premiere Pro. Let's kick things off by setting up a dark background. Grab the rectangle tool and draw a shape across your frame. Set the fill color to a nice dark gray. Now, to get that soft glowing center feel, pick the ellipse mask tool and draw a circular mask over your rectangle. Head to the Effect Controls panel and bump up the mask feather value. This softens the edges beautifully. Play around with the mask expansion too, and nudge the mask down slightly until it feels balanced. Much better, right? Go ahead and import your Apple logo. It might come in a little large, so just dial down the scale value until it sits comfortably in the frame. Now for the fun part. Before we add any keyframes, move your playhead 20 frames forward from the start. Then click the stopwatch icon next to position and opacity to set your first keyframes. Expand those parameters and jump back to frame 0. Here, nudge the Y position upward and set opacity to 0. This is where the animation will begin. Select those starting keyframes, right-click, and set the temporal interpolation to ease out. Then drag the second keyframe's Bezier handle toward the left for a smooth, natural feel. Hit play and enjoy that satisfying entrance. Time to add some text. In the Properties panel, you can set your font family size and style. Scroll down a little and use the alignment options to center your text on screen. Bring your text layer back to the starting frame. Now, instead of animating position directly, let's try something a bit more flexible. Head to the Effects panel and search for Transform. Double-click to apply it. Back in Effect Controls, add keyframes to position and opacity inside the Transform effect. We're mirroring the same animation we built for the logo. Move to the last keyframe, then go 30 frames forward. Select those last two keyframes, copy and paste them. Move another 20 frames forward. And this time, lower the Y position and bring opacity back to 0. This creates a graceful exit. Set the first two keyframes to ease out and the last two to ease in. Drag the handle on the second keyframe to the left and the second to last keyframe's handle to the right. This gives you that polished Apple-style easing. Feel free to adjust the spacing between keyframes. Always preview and tweak until it feels just right. Next, with your text layer selected, press Shift plus right arrow to jump 5 frames forward. Then drag the layer to that playhead position. That small offset makes a big difference. Now, here's where it gets interesting. What if you want to animate individual words separately? In After Effects, this is a breeze, but in Premiere, we need a little workaround, and it works really well. With your text layer selected, go to the Effects panel and apply the crop effect. Click on it in Effect Controls to highlight the crop handles in the program monitor. Then drag the borders to isolate your first word. Since we have 2 words, hold Alt or Option on Mac and drag the layer to duplicate it. On the duplicate, simply adjust the crop to reveal the second word instead. Shift this second layer 5 frames forward for that lovely staggered delay. Play it back. So much more dynamic than animating the whole sentence at once, don't you think? Now, move your playhead to the last keyframe and shift both text layers 3 tracks up on the timeline. For the logo, let's add a scale animation. You may need to extend the logo layer's duration first to give yourself room. Move 30 frames forward and increase the logo's scale until it fills the entire frame. Apply the same easing approach to these keyframes for a consistent, smooth feel. We're transitioning into a light theme now. Use the rectangle tool again to create a white background. And place it on video track 2. To get that same soft circular mask, just duplicate your dark background layer and drop it above. Then change the fill color from dark gray to a soft light blue. For the logo and text animations, simply duplicate those layers from earlier. Extend their durations. If your animation runs a little long, then select all 5 layers and nest them. This groups everything so that when the logo scales up, it acts as a reveal window for the light theme animation underneath, a gorgeous masking transition. To make that transition work properly, apply the track matte key effect to your nested group. In Effect, Controls. Change the matte option to Video Track 3. That's where our logo lives, and it's what we want to use as the reveal mask. Preview it, looking good. You'll notice the text and logo colors need adjusting for visibility though. Double-click the nested group to enter it, then change your text color to black. For the logo, remove the scale animation, we don't need it inside the nest, and apply the invert effect to flip the white Apple logo to black. A quick tip, if your text shifts position when you change its content, make sure text alignment is set to center rather than left. Also, align the text layer itself to the horizontal center of your frame to keep everything locked in place. For one final touch, let's create a slide left animation, a nice variation from the slide up we've been using. Duplicate your text layers and update the content. To build the slide left, copy the last keyframe's Y position value and paste it onto the starting frame. But this time, we'll be animating the X position instead of Y. Delete those exit keyframes since we only need the entrance here. Copy the position parameter to your second text layer 2 and fix the crop boundaries to match the new text. Click the crop section in Effect Controls to see the handles in the monitor and fine-tune from there. Finally, find where your last animation ends and drag these new layers to that playhead position. Adjusting timing as needed so everything flows together. Jump back to your main timeline and watch the full animation play through. And that's it. Smooth, Apple-style text animations built right inside Premiere Pro. Hope you enjoyed this one. You can take it to the next level with this gradient text. If you have no idea how to create this look, then this video will help you.